When you're in the business development game, you're going to hear the words due diligence over and over and over again. So this is the part where you just basically take the business idea apart to see if it's going to go. So if a business comes forward to your VCC or to your community group that's interested in mobilizing financing to assist that business, the first thing you need to do is find out if it's going to be eligible for a tax credit. So just check up against the criteria from the Small Business Venture Capital Program. If it works, then that's fine. If it doesn't, you'll have to tell the proponents that they won't fit and you won't be able to get a tax credit for them, and they may decide, well, they should change a little bit. Secondly, you've got to make sure that the business fits your values and your vision. It's no use doing a business just for the sake of it if it's not really going to do what you want to see happen in your community. So you have the opportunity to really make a judgment there. If it's past those preliminaries, then you get down to really looking at the details of the business. Now, pretty well every business organization, the Business Development Bank, the Small Business Venture Capital, the Small Business Department of the Ministries, Community Futures, the technology groups, all have got really clear due diligence processes, a whole series of questions that they ask of the proponents of the business. This will require information about the proponents themselves, about the business idea, about the market, about the existing financing, about their capacity to actually do the business. Are there people around who can work in that business? Or do they need to be trained? A whole series of questions will be asked. And this gets down to the toenails again. Everything that you need to know about that business. The main thing will be, is there a market? What kind of market is there? How robust is that market? How can this business get into that market? What kind of a market share is possible with the business plan that the group has come forward with? So your groups or your potential business people may need some assistance. You may need to help them. You may need to run some workshops or work with Community Futures or the technology companies to run workshops to help them deal with specific parts of their business planning that they really need a bit of help with. Or find a mentor from your group who's interested in that particular business idea to help them make sure that they've got their P's and Q's together, that they have their pitch deck, their pitch to investors has to have certain pieces in it. Help them build a pitch deck, help them build their business plan, help them build all these things so when they come forward, they are just going to go flying right through and get approved for investment. This can be quite an onerous process for a business. However, the more they actually look at everything about their business, the better. Often business owners fall in love with their business, and this kind of blinds them to maybe a few things they really should be paying attention to. So you need to go through that process. It isn't the fun part, it's the necessary part. It's important that businesses are really well prepared and that you as an assistant, an investor group can be very confident when you ask people to invest in that business that in fact it meets all of those criteria, it meets all those standards, and it has a market, it's going to go.